Noreen and welcome to my kitchen. In honor of Mardi Gras, we're going to make shrimp po' boys. Let's go see how we make these delicious fried shrimp sandwiches. So I actually have 2 pounds of small shrimp that are peeled, deveined, and tails are off. I have a bowl with some flour that we're going to dredge this in order to dry it out, and then we're going to build our batter over here in this bowl where I have 2 cups of flour. To that, I'm going to add a teaspoon of baking, actually 2 teaspoons of baking powder. This is going to give the batter a little bit of lift. And I'm going to use some Old Bay seasoning. I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of Old Bay. And I'm also going to use a healthy dose of my Skillet fish rub. Now don't be alarmed because not all this is going to end up on your shrimp, but you want to have it seasoned enough. I'm also going to put some in there and a little bit of the Old Bay as well. And I'm just going to mix this up. You can season up your batter however it is you like to do that. But the fish rub and the Old Bay are really, yeah, it smells really good, are really suited for the seafood. I'm going to put some club soda. You can choose to use beer if you like. I'm going to put 2 cups of club soda in here. This is going to really activate the baking powder that we used, and it's going to make it nice and puffy, like tempura. Get that in there and mix it up really well. Okay, now we're going to go over to the stove and we're going to start frying our shrimp. I've already gotten started doing my breading, but I'm going to set up right here. I have my shrimp, I have my dredge, I have my batter. And I already have some shrimp in there. But what you're going to do is you're going to take your shrimp, and that's the last batch that I have to go in the flour. And then I'm just going to kind of shake them up in there. Toss them with your hand if you have to. Put on a glove if you don't like to use your hands without them being covered. Okay. Now I have a little strainer here. And I'm just going to go ahead and make a mess, but this really works well. Okay. So put your shrimp that you've dredged in this sieve. And then kind of shake off the excess back into the bowl. I'm just going to let those hang out there for a minute. I have my shrimp that were dredged that I popped into my batter bowl, and I made sure that they're all covered. And now I'm just going to go ahead and dunk them in the hot oil. Make sure your oil is at the right temperature. You want this to be around 375 degrees, okay? You don't want this to be any cooler than that, because then what you're going to do is you're going to end up absorbing a lot of oil into your batter once it's frying, and nobody wants to do that. And don't overfill your pan. I'm just using my Lodge multi-cooker. This is the larger bottom portion. I love this thing. I use it for so many different purposes, but I always use it for deep frying because it's not too big. I can pour a bottle of oil in here, like a 2-quart bottle of oil, and it's the perfect size. Okay, I'll bring it back in just a minute. All right, these are ready to come out now, and all you want to do is make sure they're golden brown on both sides, that they don't look like they're wet at all, because you'll be able to tell if the batter looks like it's still wet. And then just lift them out. I have a really cool little strainer here that is for this purpose that I use for canning very often, and it's awesome. It's like a little mesh skimmer. Make sure you get all of these little bits out of here. I'm just going to continue frying up my shrimp, and then we'll be back when it's all finished. Okay, there you have it, a whole mess of fried shrimp. batter dipped and delicious, and these really are very tasty. I've tasted them, Rick's tasted them, the girls I think each snuck a piece. So now we're going to go and make these into some shrimp po' boys, and we're going to enjoy them for supper. Get this sandwich going so we can have dinner. We're going to build our shrimp po' boy, and all that is a hoagie roll. I went to my Better Grocer and I got a nice bag of hoagie rolls. I did not feel like baking today, so
a lot going on.
Have had a lot going on. I'm just going to spread this. You can choose with some tartar sauce or just plain mayonnaise. You can also, if you use mayonnaise, traditionally they will put sour pickles on this. You can also choose to put sweet pickles, but this is just some tartar sauce. You choose, and then shrimp. And this shrimp is so delightful. And load up that po' boy. There you go. Now we're going to put some lettuce and some tomato. I'll cut. But there you have it. A beautiful shrimp po' boy. It's so simple. It's just one of those foods that is so simple, it's delicious. Do you want to take a bite out of this?
I have to.
Okay. What do you think, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
Yep.
Now down here in North Carolina, and I'm sure in other parts of the world, you go to any seafood place and they're going to offer you a shrimp burger, which is basically this on a hamburger bun. So, you make your choice. You make a po' boy in the spirit of New Orleans, or you make yourself a shrimp burger. Up to you. You can add as much or as little of your favorite things as you like. It's going to be great. So, I hope you give this po' boy a try. I know you're going to love it. It really is delicious and it's super simple. And for those very rare occasions when we do fry and we make fried shrimp, this is a really different way to enjoy it. So, I hope you try a shrimp po' boy and hope you love it. Till next time, I'll see ya. For joining me in my kitchen today. I hope you liked what you watched today, and I hope that you try it, and I hope that you love it. If you like what you saw, please consider hitting the thumbs up button and giving me a positive rating. And also, make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you're already not a subscriber so that you don't miss out on any of the fun we have here in our kitchen every single day. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm really glad that you're here. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to come by tomorrow. Until next time, happy eating!